So President Trump has a bit of a Twitter problem. He can't stop tweeting dumb, ridiculous, often contradictory things. Often, of course, to the detriment of his own staff, his own people. So now, what is the staff going to do? Well, in the case of Sean Spicer, they're going to double down. Oh. Now, Sean Spicer, of course, is still the White House press secretary, and he kind of disappeared for a few days, but he's back now. He must have been among the bushes, and had a press conference. And during this press conference, his Twitter use came up. Not Sean Spicer's, but Donald Trump's Twitter use came up after Mitch McConnell criticized it. In fact, I want to show you a video of this press conference. Let's take a look.
John.
Sean, moments ago, Mitch McConnell, who will be here in the next few minutes, reiterated that he is not a fan of the president's tweets. We understand, and you've explained several times, that the president likes to have this conduit where he can talk directly to the American people. But does he sometimes cross the line where his tweets become the news, become the agenda, and it actually impedes his ability to get things done?
Well, in the context of your question, I think you helped answer. The president is the most effective messenger on his agenda, and I think his use of social media, he now has a collective total of close to 110 million people across different platforms, gives him an opportunity to speak straight to the American people, which has proved to be a very, very effective tool.
Using it and using it wisely can be two different things.
Right, and I think the same people who are critiquing his use of it now critiqued it during the election, and it turned out pretty well for him then.
Yes, it turned out very, very well for him. And now it's turning out equally as well, I think, in my opinion anyway. Look, the reason that I say that, too, is that I can actually point to different instances of Donald Trump's tweets impacting legislation, especially when it comes to his executive orders, the Muslim ban. That Muslim travel ban, because of Donald Trump's tweets and his previous statements, well, that was enough to get these judges to go, ooh, no. No, we know that this is based on, on a religious test. You keep telling us that. You keep tweeting it out. You keep saying it. Yeah, of course we know that it's based on a religious test. We know you want to ban Muslims. And that is, unfortunately for you, unconstitutional. We've actually said that you cannot ban people from the country based on their religion. What don't you understand about that? I want to go back to the original idea of the travel ban. And that's why it gets blocked. Not only that, but he's also hurt diplomatic relations with longtime allies like France, Germany, and the United Kingdom with his ridiculously stupid tweets. Now, to be honest, though, it's not just his tweets, okay? It's actually more Trump. The problem, though, is that his staff doesn't monitor or police his Twitter account. And number one, they shouldn't have to, because our president should be he should be an adult that should be able to actually control himself on social media. But since he can't, since he's a petulant child, you kind of have to. You have to look at him as if he's like a 3-year-old or something. Like, oh, don't get into that, Donald. But they're just letting him have the run of it. Because, again, nobody has the balls to do that. Now, that brings up the question, by the way, whether or not we should take these tweets seriously as if they're actually state-sponsored messages. Now, he is the president, after all, and what he says is kind of important. Now, One America News' Trey Yingst decided to ask that question. Spicer's response, and I don't have the video for this, but he says, the president is the president of the United States. So yes, they are considered official statements by the president of the United States. Well, there you go. They're all official. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.